Okay, yeah, so just coming down onto your back, and we'll have the feet onto the floor with the knees bent, just so you can relax through your lower back there. And place your hands lightly onto your stomach. Your elbows are just going to rest onto the floor by the side of you. Shoulders are relaxing onto the ground. And your head. Close your eyes. Starting to feel everything settling as you lie here. And then feel the rise and fall of your stomach underneath your hands. Relaxing through your back as you exhale. So feel the muscles in your back relaxing onto the floor as you breathe out. And then a full deep breath in. And then a slow breath out. Taking some deeper breaths. Slowing your thoughts down. Slowing your mind down. And arriving into this present moment. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. So you're going to pick your feet up off the floor. Maybe one leg at a time there to start off with. Place your hands onto your knees. Start to squeeze your thighs in towards your chest. And then you're just going to circle your feet round. A few one way, and then circling your feet round the other way. And then with your hands onto your knees here, you're going to push your knees away from you, so your arms straighten, and then bend your elbows and squeeze your thighs back to your chest. And then do that again, push the knees away, and then draw in. Gentle back release here. Just keep that going. And you can move with your breath. So breathing in as the arms straighten, and breathing out as you squeeze your thighs to your chest. A few more of these. Nice and easy. And just doing that once more. Flattening your back across the floor and squeezing the thighs to the chest. We're then going to keep hold of the knees and push the knees out wide so the knees part, and then circle your knees around to join them back together. So push the knees wide and round and back together. And we'll do a few more this way. You start to mobilize through your hips. Mobilizing through the hips can help relieve any lower back pain. And we'll circle the knees the other way now. And there might be a few little clicks that come into the hips as you just start to loosen up a bit more. Just one more. Okay, and you're just going to place your feet down onto the floor and have your feet hip width here, and your arms can come by your sides. Bringing more movement into the back, you're going to lightly press through your heels to tilt your pelvis so the tailbone tucks under and your lower back starts to lift off the mat. Then working your way up, you start to lift your hips up into this bridge pose. Just pausing there at the top, taking a deep breath in. And then breathing out to bring your hips all the way back down, but take it slowly so you can feel each part of your back reconnecting to the ground. And then we'll take that again. So peeling your spine off the floor, lifting your hips up, and you'll have a slight engagement into your bottom muscles just to support the back there. And then as you exhale, lower back down, breathing out. And we'll do 3 more of these. So keep your head in line as you do this. Pressing the hips up. And then lowering the hips down. And if it's quite challenging lifting the hips quite high, if you do feel it into the back too much, maybe don't lift the hips as high. But really important that you feel that engagement into your bottom muscles. We'll do 1 more of these, healing the spine to the ground. Feeling that expansion through the front of your body, deep breath in. And then exhaling to bring the hips down, lengthening your spine across the floor. Okay, when the pelvis comes back to the floor here, you're going to bring your feet and knees together now. Move your arms out to the side of you. Depending on how much space you have, you might need to bend your elbows. If you can, keep the arms straight. And then rock your knees over to the left. As you do this, turn your head to the right. Feel a little stretch into the right side of the lower back, to the waist. And then breathe in, bringing your knees and your head back to the center. And then breathe out to take your knees the other way and turn the head the other way. Feel that stretch the other side. Then inhale to come back to the center. We'll take that twist again, swaying your knees from side to side. Breathing in center, exhaling, twisting. And as we do this here, have some awareness of your abdominal muscles working as well. So they have to engage as you draw everything back to the middle and then rock the knees over to the other side. And this next one, just hold it there. Keep the knees over to one side, turn the head. Just pause. Feeling that expansion through the side of your body. Into the back. And then coming back to center, take it over to the other side, rock the knees, twist, and just pause there again. Deep breaths. Okay, and then we'll come all the way back to the center. Slide your legs out long. Reach your arms over your head, back behind you. So we're into this full body stretch. And then you're going to move your feet over to the left. And you're going to move your arms and shoulders around to the left. But keep your back onto the ground. So you're keeping the hips onto the floor. But imagining as though your hands are reaching around towards your feet. Your feet are reaching up towards your hands. We'll feel the opening to the right side of the body. You might even feel a bit of a stretch into the right shoulder. Just taking another deep breath in and out. Then we'll move over to the other side. Reaching the arms and legs around towards the right. And then you'll feel the opening into the left side of the body. And let the shoulders relax to the ground, your hips. Enjoying this stretch through your waist. Deep breath. Okay, we'll make it back to the center. Bring your arms back over and bring your knees to your chest again. Rock from side to side. So you might link fingers there over your knees, squeezing the thighs to the chest. Little rock side to side. Okay, and then we're going to get ready to come up here to sit. So we can rock up and just find our way up into a seated position. We'll just work into the sides and the lower back a little bit more, as well as into the shoulders and arms. Just sitting upright with a nice long spine. I'm going to take it into a twist. So you're going to take your chest round towards the right, and you're going to bring your hands either side of your body, or you might bring your hand across to the opposite knee if you have your legs crossed. Lift up out of your hips, draw the chest around. So you're drawing your right shoulder back. You can turn your head to the back there, be gentle with your neck. Just take a nice deep breath in and out. Staying for one more breath. Okay, and then you're going to keep your chest round towards your right knee, and then you're going to lean forwards here. So we're on a slight angle, and the chest starts to lower down. Relax the head, relax your hips, feeling stretch into your lower back. Couple of breaths here. Let the shoulders and the chest relax too. Okay, and then we can come back up with the chest. And then we'll take that twist the other way. But this time, if you have your legs crossed and it feels okay to change the cross of your legs, do. So you have your other leg in front. Might feel a little strange. But then we're going to take the chest round to the left. Bring your left hand behind. Sit up tall, find length into your spine. Rotate round. Pause here. Breathing into your body. Just staying for one more breath. Okay, and then we keep the chest towards the left knee and we lean forwards. Let the head drop down. You might feel a little bit of a stretch into your bottom, into the hips. Just folding forwards over that left knee. Head can drop down, shoulders relax. Just staying for one more breath. And then we'll bring the chest up and back to the center here. Okay, now we'll place the soles of the feet together. Knees will be bent out to the side and holding on to your ankles of your feet. Just going to bring the chin to the chest. Feel that stretch into the neck as you start to rock your head from side to side, dropping your chin down and round. Being aware of your hips here. Just allow the hips to relax as the knees pull out to the side. Okay, and then from here, we're going to lean forward slightly. Maybe use your elbows there to lightly press into your knees or your thighs. So the hips will start to turn out a bit more. You can bring the chest a little bit further forwards and bring the head further down. That feels okay into your hips and legs. And then bring your awareness onto your lower back. As you inhale, feel that expansion into your lower back. And then use your exhale breath to relax and maybe go a little bit further. Just one more breath here. Okay, and then we'll come back up here with the chest. Now, you can either come back into a cross-legged position, or if you want to come to kneel, if your knees are okay kneeling, you can do this here. I'm just going to take the hands behind now into this chest stretch. So linking your fingers, lifting your arms up behind you, just feeling a chest stretch. So if you want to close your eyes there, you can. Just feeling into your body a little bit more. And then we'll bring the arms round in front, linking the fingers in front now. The chin will fall to the chest, round through your spine slightly as you push your knuckles forwards. The shoulder blades part now. Deep breath in and out. Then we'll bring the head up and we'll take the arms up, press your palms up. So lifting up out of your hips. And then you're going to bend your right elbow up to the ceiling. Use your left hand just to draw the elbow back there into that tricep stretch. It might just be a subtle stretch. Just work into the shoulders a bit there. Okay, and we'll switch the arms over, bending the left elbow up. Just trying to keep that elbow pointing up towards the ceiling, keeping length into your spine. Okay, and then just releasing out there. Just roll the shoulders a few times. Feeling the difference there in your shoulders. Okay, I'm going to bring it to the knees now if you're not already there. So we'll find our way onto the hands and knees. And your hands will be a little bit further in front of your shoulders here. And from here, we're going to be rocking back into our child's pose, then rocking forwards. So make sure your fingers are stretched out wide across the ground. So you have a wide base there. And you're pushing the hips back, and then you're leaning forwards, rocking back and forwards. So you will feel a bit of a stretch into the wrists as you come forwards there. Just do 3 more. Warming up through the body a bit more now. Dynamic movements. Okay, and then you'll come back to center and bring your hands to come back underneath your shoulders. It's going to work into the arms a bit more. So with your right hand, you're going to reach it forwards in front of you, and you're going to bend your left elbow. So you're bending your left elbow as you reach your right arm forwards in front, and your chest starts to lower to the ground. So you might feel a bit of a stretch into the chest. But then you're going to push back up, and then you're going to take your right arm out to the side of you, again as you bend your right elbow, chest lowers. And then you're going to come back up here, you're going to thread the arm underneath. So reach the arm through, and you can turn your head to the side there as the chest lowers down and come back. So we'll stay on this side. I might put my rights and lefts muddled there. So your right arm will come forwards, come up, and then you'll come to the side, and then you'll thread underneath. Okay, we'll go again each way. So you're coming forwards, the chest lowers, the hips stay high. We'll come to the side. And then we'll come underneath and we'll hold it here as the arm threads underneath. So weave the arm under, relax the shoulder down to the ground, you can turn your head to the floor. Keep your hips high above your knees. You can relax through your supporting arm, that left arm. Staying for a few more breaths. Okay, and then we'll come back to the center to switch sides. So you'll be onto your other hand now. And then that moving arm will come forwards. The chest starts to lower, feel the stretch into your chest. And then it moves to the side. And then it threads underneath. So twisting. And then we'll go again, we move forwards. To the side. We're working on different ranges of movement there into the shoulder, underneath. Last time each way. Might feel a bit of work there into that supporting arm. And then we hold it there as the arm threads underneath. Relax the shoulder to the floor. Turn your head to the side. Keeping the hips up high. Few breaths there. Okay, then we'll just push back up, placing both hands back onto the floor. Just walk the hands a bit further forwards. Again, as you're going to tuck your toes, and then get ready to press it through into this downward dog. So just working into the legs a bit here as well. So maybe move the feet. We're going to have those hands roughly shoulder width and the feet roughly hip width. And then you're going to move it forwards into a high plank position. Nice and easy. Just level out. And then you're going to press it back up into a downward facing dog. So we'll be rocking forwards. Work into your shoulders a bit more. And rocking back. We'll just do 2 more of these. Working through the shoulders and engaging your abdominal muscles. Just coming back into your downward dog. And then walk your feet and your hands in together, slowly walking everything in so your feet come to the floor. And then bend your knees a lot so that your stomach and your thighs come together. And then holding onto your elbows with your hands, you swing from side to side. Just let everything dangle over your legs. Like a floppy rag doll, tumbling over the legs. Nice and loose. Okay, then just let the arms fall back down. You're going to roll it up very slowly through your spine to come onto your feet. Give yourself time to come up here, lifting the head. And then take the arms all the way up above you. And then keeping your hips forwards, you're going to twist and reach your right arm back and your left arm forwards. Look back towards your right hand. Then come back to the center to twist the other way. We'll do that again each way. So come to the center, breathe in. Breathe out to twist. Inhale, center. And exhale to twist. Going back to center here, place your hands behind your head, link your fingers. Stretch across your chest as you lean back slightly. So as you lean back, you need to engage the muscles into your bottom and your legs a bit, just to open up through the front of the body. But then you're going to soften your knees as you bring your chin to your chest. The elbows drop forwards as you round through your spine. Keep going forwards to lower yourself back into your forward fold. Coming back over the legs. And as you come back down here, let the arms fall down to the floor. Hands might come to the ground. Okay, and then you're going to walk it back into your downward dog again. So hands move forwards, feet move back. Finding your way back into this downward dog. Then you're going to bring your weight forwards into your plank. So then lie yourself back down onto your front. So you bring yourself all the way down onto the floor. As we come down here, you're going to place your elbows onto the ground all the way in front of you. So your hands come forwards in front, elbows are just roughly there underneath your shoulders. Take it into Sphinx pose. So just allow the pelvis to relax into the ground. Feel a nice stretch into your torso. And a nice release into the back. You can stay there, or if it feels okay into the back, maybe bend your knees and bring your feet up. But that will bring a little bit more pressure into the lower part of the spine. So if it doesn't feel right, just keep the feet down. Just a few more breaths here. Just allow the shoulders to relax. Your jaw and your neck relax. Okay, and then if you have the feet lifted there, just pop them down as you bring your chest back to the floor. So we're going to take it into another shoulder stretch here. So you're going to keep your right arm here where you can rest your forehead onto your forearm. But we're going to thread the left arm, so you might need to lift yourself up. So thread the left arm through, like you're weaving the arm through there, and then sinking your left shoulder into the ground, and then rest your forehead down onto your right forearm. Let the rest of your body relax, your lower back, your legs. A couple of breaths here. So it might just be a subtle stretch into the left shoulder. If you weave the arm further through, you'll feel it a bit more. Okay, and then pressing through that right forearm, we'll release the left arm and we'll switch over. So you'll thread your right arm through, weave the arm through, sink the right shoulder to the floor, rest your head down. Just a couple of breaths there. Okay, and then again, we'll just press back through here. Bring your hands to come underneath your shoulders. You're going to press into Cobra. So engage your bottom muscles again. So you press your hands to the floor to lift your chest up. Nice little back extension here. See how it feels into your back. Shoulders stay relaxed. And then we'll just release it back down. So we'll do 2 more of these. So you're going to press up, lift the chest into this cobra pose. Nice extension through the spine. And releasing down. We'll take 1 more. You might come a little bit higher, but not forcing it. Go for where feels good. And then releasing it down. We'll come back onto the knees for child's pose, pressing through the hands, bringing your hips to your heels. Just relax the chest down, find a little sway from side to side. So ease that lower back. And then you can either keep the arms in front, or if you want to bring your forehead to your hands there, you can. So just pause there. Just child's pose, grounding down, relaxing your muscles. Okay, and then we're going to bring ourselves back into a seated position. Just going to do a little combination of stretches here. So we're going to bend the left knee in, and you're going to straighten your right leg just a little way out to the side of you. Just ground down through both sit bones. You're going to lean over to your right leg, so reaching your left arm over into this side stretch. You can slide your right hand down towards your right foot. Just stay relaxed into the neck here. But imagine your fingertips there on that right hand, reaching over towards your left hand, reaching over towards the right foot. You should feel a stretch into the lower back all the way through your side. Just 1 more breath. Then you'll take it all the way through the center. Twist around towards your bent knee. Bring your right hand across to that left knee and your left hand behind as you twist around. Just a little counter twist here. And then you're going to bring the chest in front, and you're going to bring your right leg in front here, bringing that left foot to the inside of your right leg into a forward fold. So we'll reach the arms up, and then you're going to lean forwards over your front leg into this hamstring stretch. Ease yourself into it, take it as far forwards as you can. Just pause for a few breaths here. Feeling that stretch into the hamstring, the lower back. Okay, and then we're going to walk the hands in, bring the head up. And the last bit here, you're going to bring your left hand behind you, and you're going to be reaching your right arm up as you point your right foot and press up onto your left knee. So we're going to lift the hips forwards and up, and reach your right arm behind you. Stretch all the way through the front of the body, into your sides. Maybe look back towards your hand if you want. Pushing the hips forward. Deep breath in. And then exhaling, and just slowly come back down, all the way down there. Well done. Okay, so we'll repeat all of that on the other side. That last stretch is a really nice one there, just to open up through the front of the body, create some more space there. So the left leg is out to the side, right knee is bent. Coming into this side stretch here to start off with. So we're working on all ranges of movement here into the spine. As here we're coming into this side stretch. Just pause and breathe. we've got this lateral flexion to the spine. Okay, and then we'll come up to take it into a twist now. So you're twisting the torso around towards that bent knee. So the hips are staying forwards, but we're rotating through the center of the spine, the chest, the shoulders. Okay, then bring it back to the front as we come into our forward flexion of the spine. So bringing the right foot to the inside of the left leg, reach up and lengthen first, and then come forwards into that hamstring stretch. This is as far as you can go. Relaxing into your lower back. Staying for one more breath. Relaxing your hips. Okay, and coming up here, last bit, we've got that back extension. So your right hand comes behind, push through your right hand, push your hips forwards, point that left foot, reach your left arm up and back. So we're side stretching, and then we've got this back extension, expanding through the front of your body. Okay, and then carefully exhale, just come all the way down. Just take your time to bring the hips back towards the floor here. Okay, and we bring ourselves back into the seated position. And we should feel like there's a lot more space there in the torso, in the sides, the back. So just settling here back into a neutral position. So the spine is long. Your head is just resting there on top of your spine. Closing your eyes down. As we pause for a moment after all that movement. Giving your body time to soak up everything you've just done. And as you breathe now, feel that space you've created there into your torso. See if you can breathe a bit deeper down into the lower abdomen, into your ribs, the chest. Everything expands as you inhale. And then exhale through your mouth slowly. So as you breathe out, imagine you're blowing away any tension, any worries that might be on your mind, any thoughts that you want to get rid of. Just exhale and let them go. And take another deep breath in. And then a releasing breath out. And then on your next inhale, just float the arms up over your head. Find that extra bit of length into your sides, into your spine. And then exhaling slowly to draw your hands down through the midline of your body, through the forehead, mid, eyes, nose, lips, and all the way down towards your heart, to chest. Bow your head down as you close your practice, feeling refreshed, recharged, re-energized. And keeping this feeling with you as you move on with the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Well done. Namaste.